Everyone stay quiet. There's a lot of noise coming. Stay quiet. followed by the Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable Vice Chancellor, members of the governing body, members of the Board of Management, member of the Academic Council, Dean Academics, respective deans of the schools, heads of the departments, librarian, controller of examination have entered the hall. Now I request, ladies and gentlemen, you may also have your seats. In the serene premises of Baddi University of Emerging Sciences and Technology, I, Anchal Rajput, cordially welcome our Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia, Director Principal of the Homi Bhabha Cancer Hospital and Research Center, New Chandigarh and Sindhu units. Our guest of honor, Professor Dr. D.D. Sharma, Chairman, Department of Geography, HPU Shimla, Dr. Sanjeev Dhiman, SDM Baddi, and Dr. Ramesh Rana. I now welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma, sir, the member of governing body, members of Board of Management, members of Academic Council, Advisor to Chancellor, Professor Dr. T.R. Bhargava, sir, Revered Registrar and Dean Academics, Professor Dr. Pushmeet Kumar, Dean Research and Development and Dean School of Pharmacy and Emerging Sciences, Professor Dr. Ravinesh Mishra, Dean School of Management Studies, Professor Dr. Alukant Pranoli, Dean School of Sciences, Dr. Nidhi Gupta, HOD School of Agricultural Sciences, Dr. Savita Rani, Principal Bruce College of Nursing, Professor Usha Mehta, Controller of Examination, Dr. Geena Sharma, Students Welfare Officer, Dr. Sushma Singh, heads of the departments and all the dignitaries on the stage to the 5th Convocation of Baddi University of Emerging Sciences and Technology. I also take a moment to welcome our esteemed guest, Professor Dr. Swaranlata ma'am. I would now request the august gathering to kindly rise from their seats for Vande Mataram, followed by National Anthem. take your seats. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. As we are gathered here on this momentous occasion, we are reminded of the transformative power of education. This convocation ceremony is not merely a formal event, it is a celebration of perseverance, dedication, and achievement. It marks the culmination of years of hard work and the beginnings of a new chapter filled with responsibility as well as opportunities. Throughout your academic journey, you have encountered various challenges that tested your determination and triumphs that strengthened your confidence. You have engaged in rigorous coursework, participated in meaningful discussions, and built enduring relationships with the peers and mentors. Beyond acquiring knowledge, you have cultivated resilience, creativity, integrity, and a commitment to excellence. Today we celebrate not only your individual accomplishments, but also the collective success of this remarkable institution. Each one of you has contributed to enriching this academic community. As you step forward in your professional work, may you continue to uphold the values instilled in you and drive to make a meaningful impact in the communities and industries you serve. Convocation represents a significant transition from learner to professional, from guided instruction to independent leadership. It is a moment of pride for you, your families, and your mentors who have supported you throughout this journey. To begin this auspicious ceremony, I respectfully invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma, our Guest of Honor, Professor Dr. D.D. Sharma, Dr. Sanjeev Dhiman, and Dr. Ramesh Mishra, Advisor to Chancellor, Professor Dr. T.R. Bharadwaj, and our revered Registrar, Professor Dr. Kushmeet Kumar, to kindly come forward for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp and seek the blessings of Ma Saraswati. everyone. Now, I hand over the proceedings to the reward registrar.
Thank you, ma'am. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I request you to kindly declare the fifth convocation of Baddi University of Emerging Sciences and Technology open.
I declare the fifth convocation of the University of Emerging Sciences and Technology open.
Thank you, sir. Our work is presentation of our capabilities. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma, to come to the podium for the welcome address and presentation of the annual report.
Honorable Chief Guest, guests of honor, distinguished members of the Board of Management, respected dignitaries, faculty members, graduating students, proud parents, media persons, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all. It's my great honor and privilege to welcome you all in the fifth convocation of the University of Emerging Science and Technology. On behalf of the University Academy and on my behalf, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed Chief Guest Professor Ashish Gulia, Director Homi Bhabha Hospital and Research Institute, New Delhi. I also warmly welcome our guests of honor, members of Board of Management, Professor T.D. Sharma ji, former Vice Chancellor of Sardar Patel University, Mumbai, and presently the Chairman of the Department of Geography, Himachal Pradesh University, Shimla. Dr. Sanjeev Dhimanji, esteemed Baddi, Dr. Anish Gandhi, Dr. T.R. Bharadwaj, respected members of Academic Council, and all distinguished guests present. At the outset, I extend my heartiest congratulations to all graduating students present here, as well as those who received their degrees in absence. Your dedication, perseverance, and hard work have brought
आपसे लेना सर आप ओके सर ओके
Next for silver medals, Mr. Karthikeyan, Vinay Kumar, Rakhi Kumari, Samriti Mishra, Sujit Sharma, Diksha Sharma, Nitin Kumar, Santika Thakur, Gaurav Sharma, Ikku Sharma, Kalika Rao, next for bronze medals,
Some.
for bronze medal, Sadhika Upadhyay, Anjali Thakur, and Priyanka. Thank you, dignitaries. Now we will proceed with degree awarding ceremony, starting from postgraduate degrees, the School of Engineering and Emerging Technologies. I request all the postgraduate students of engineering and computer applications to rise. All the students of engineering and computer applications to rise. MTech and MCA. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Masters of Technology and Master of Computer Applications examinations and who have registered for this convocation and who were present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby declare that all candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Master of Technology and Master of Computer Applications as proposed by the Minister.
Thank you, sir. I request all the postgraduate students of Engineering and Computer Applications to line up in front of stage in prescribed order to receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the students.
The name are as follows: Divansh, Kartikeya, Mohit,
Lucas.
Abhishek, Rohit, Archita, Sapna,
सर सेंटर जी दियो सर सेंटर में आ जाओ
Senaj,
इस साइड देखियो सर
Pratyush,
सर थोड़ा शिफ्ट
Ravinder, Nitesh, Vishal, Lokesh, Manish, Shivam, Sia, Gaurav, Rahul, Anshul, Dheeraj, Deepak, Nitu, Abhay,
सर इस साइड देखिए
thank you everyone.
Then proceeding to next part. Now the degree will be awarded to School of Management Studies. I request Professor Arun Kanoli, Dean SLS, to present postgraduate students of Management Studies. I request all the postgraduate students of Management Studies to rise. All the postgraduate students of Management Studies to rise.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Master of Management Studies examination and who have registered for its convocation and who are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of the University, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Master of Management Studies as proposed by the Minister.
Thank you, sir. I request all the postgraduate students stage in prescribed order to receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer the degrees to the students. I request Dean School of Management Studies Professor Arun Kumar to accompany the Honorable Vice Chancellor. First, Anamika, Deepa, Pooja Yadav, Manisha, Samriti Mishra, Arjun,
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Now I request Professor Edi Gupta, Dean School of Sciences, to present postgraduate students of School of Sciences. I request all the postgraduate students of School of Sciences to rise. All the postgraduate students of School of Sciences to rise. I request all the
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Masters of Science, Chemistry, Mathematics and Microbiology examinations and who have registered for this convocation and who are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this University, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Master of Science, Chemistry, Mathematics, Microbiology, as proposed by the respective dean.
Thank you, sir. I request all the postgraduate students of sciences to line up in front of stage in prescribed order to receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the students. I request Dean School of Sciences Professor Edi Gupta to accompany the Honorable Vice Chancellor. First, Gurbakhsh Singh, Hardik, Narendra, Shruti Mishra, Soni Maurya, Ranju Thakur, Richa,
Sorry, sir.
Kanchan Sharma, Shweta Kumari, Priya Devi,
Not necessarily.
Anjali Thakur, Surbi, Monica Kumari,
Side. Sorry. This side. This side.
हो गया इनका?
Bharti Devi, Gaurav Sharma, Mosmi Patyal, Amit Kumar, Priyanka, Rajani Bala,
this side.
Thank you everyone. Now I request Professor Dr. Ravinesh Mishra, Dean School of Pharmacy and Emerging Sciences, to present postgraduate students of pharmacy. I request all the postgraduate students of pharmacy to rise.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Master of Pharmacy examinations and who have registered for this convocation and who are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Master of Pharmacy as proposed by the respective.
Thank you, sir. I request all the postgraduate students of pharmacy to line up in front of stage in prescribed order and receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the students. I request Dean SPS Professor Dr. Ravinesh Mishra to accompany the Honorable Vice Chancellor. Vishal Chandel, Chandrima, Narendra Kaur, Abhishek Tripathi, Jitendra, Ashish, Isha Sharma, Shakshi, Indu Sharma, Kanika Rao, Komal Devi, Thank you, everyone. I request all the undergraduate students of engineering and computer applications to rise. Undergraduate students of engineering and computer applications to rise. Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Computer Application examinations and who have registered for this convocation and who are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this University, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Technology and Bachelor of Computer Application as proposed by the Minister.
Thank you, sir. I request all the undergraduate students of engineering and computer applications to line up in front of stage in prescribed order to receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer the degrees to students.
Proceeding with Vinay Kumar, Aman Sharma, Abhishek Kumar, Chandan Prasad, Sahil Lamba, Priyanshi Dubey, Rakhi Kumari, Archana, Neha, Rudra Sharma, Ritika Verma, Sheetal Kumari, Anshu Kumari, Hemal Kumar, Kao Ketu, Abhay Sharma,
इस साइड देखते हैं
Anshul, Atul Kumar, Ritik Diman, Manish Kumar, Akshat Bharpar, Arvind, Vishal, Rohit.
इस साइड
everyone.
Now I request Professor Arunbal Fellows. He asks us to present undergraduate students of management studies. I request all the undergraduate students of management studies to rise.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Bachelor of Administration and Bachelor of Commerce and who have registered for their convocation and are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, as the Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Bachelor of Commerce as proposed by the respective team.
Thank you, sir. I request all the undergraduate students of management studies to line up in front of stage in prescribed order and receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the student. I request Professor Arunbal Fellows, Dean School of Management Studies, to accompany Honorable Vice Chancellor. First, Harpreet Preeti
Sir, shift on ice.
Neha Saini,
Sir, close.
Pankaj Soni, Mansi Devi, Priya, Sujit Sharma, Ranjan Kumar, Sathika, Shweta, Prerna, Siddhika, Hamid Kaur, Muskan, Vishal, Sujal, Tushar, Yashpal, Radheshyam, Sahib, Umaraj, Sazia, Nishant, Harjinder Kaur, Amanpreet, Sanjana Devi, Ramanpreet Kaur, Vansh Rao, Aryan Thakur, Faisal Sports, Jyoti Devi, Shweta Devi, Randeep Kaur, Satvinder Kaur, Priya Devi, Vishal Sharma, Akansha Negi, Jeevan Jaswal, Diksha Sharma, Mohammad Jamil, Vivek Sharma, Mohammad Yaman, Dheeraj, Simran, thank you everyone. Now I request Professor Savita Rani, HOD, School of Agricultural Sciences, to present undergraduate students of School of Agricultural Sciences. I request all the undergraduate students of School of Agricultural Sciences to rise.
Past Bachelor of Science Agriculture examinations and who have registered for this convocation and are present here, and also those who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this University, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted in absent are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Sciences, as proposed by the respective.
Thank you, sir. I request all the undergraduate students to line up in front of stage in prescribed order and receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma, sir, to confer degrees to the students. I request Professor Savita Rani, HOD, School of Agricultural Sciences, to accompany Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. First meeting, Priyanka, Priyanka, Aditi, Thank you everyone. Now I request Professor Monica, HOD School of Management for Medical Sciences, to present undergraduate students of School of Medical Sciences. I request all the undergraduate students of School of Medical Sciences to rise. Undergraduate students of Medical Sciences.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, I present the students of students who have been declared to have passed Bachelor of Medical Sciences examination and who have registered for this convocation and who have present here and also who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Medical Science as proposed by the respective head of the department.
Thank you, sir. I request all the undergraduate students to line up in front of stage in prescribed order and receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the students. I request Professor Monica, HOD School of Medical Sciences, to accompany Honorable Vice Chancellor. Tripti. Utirna. Tamanna Devi. Oshi. Joel. Thank you everyone. Now I request Professor Nidhi Gupta, Dean School of Sciences, to present undergraduate students of School of Sciences. I request all the undergraduate students of School of Sciences to rise. There is no student present. Thank you. Now I request Professor Ramesh Mishra, Dean School of Pharmacy and Emerging Sciences, to present undergraduate students of School of Pharmacy and Emerging Sciences. I request all the undergraduate and diploma students of pharmacy.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, I present before you the students who have been declared to have passed Bachelor of Pharmacy and Diploma in Pharmacy examinations, who have registered for this convocation and who are present here and also who have been permitted to remain absent.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Vice Chancellor of this university, I hereby declare that all the candidates who are present here and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy and Diploma in Pharmacy as proposed by the respective dean.
Thank you, sir. I request all the undergraduate and diploma students of pharmacy to line up in front of stage in prescribed order and receive their degrees. May I have the honor to invite Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma to confer degrees to the students. I request Professor Ramesh Mishra, Dean School of Pharmacy, to accompany the Honorable Vice Chancellor. We start with Aditya Raj. Anshul Mishra. पंकज कुमार.
सर थोड़ा शिफ्ट हो जाए इससे. ओके.
निखिल शर्मा, कुशल, प्रियांशी, कुमकुम, प्रदीप, मोहम्मद सुफियान, कोमल, नाजिया, इशिता देवी, हर्ष सावंत, शिवम कौशिक, मधु देवी, अबू तालिब, पीयूष त्रिवेदी, समीर कुमार, डिप्लोमा स्टूडेंट प्रिया ठाकुर, सोहन सिंह, विजय कुमार, अमनदीप, अमन, शशांक, साहिल, शशि,
सही करवाया सर।
सिमरन, विदिका, Thank you everyone. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate Dr. Ramesh Rana. May I now request Honorable Vice Chancellor to felicitate our guest of honor, Professor Dr. D.V. Sharma, Chairman of Department of Geography, HT University Shimla, former Vice Chancellor, HTU, Punjab. Thank you, sir. Now may I request Professor Dr. D.V. Sharma, sir, to come forward for his words of wisdom.
सर्वे बंधु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखात् भवेत्. Om Shanti Shanti. Most respected Chief Guest of the day, Professor Ashish Gulia ji, Honorable Kulguru of Baddi University, मेरे अग्रज प्रोफेसर J.K. Sharma जी, Guest of Honor श्रीमान राणा जी, SDM Baddi, and Professor Bhabha ji, and many other distinguished persons sitting over here, and dear students. सबसे पहले तो यहाँ पर मंच पे भी और मंच के सामने भी बहुत से ऐसे लोग बैठे हैं जो मुझसे आयु में, अनुभव में, पद में बड़े हैं. मैं उन सभी को प्रणाम करता हूँ और फिर मैं शुभकामनाएं अर्पित करता हूं आज सभी जिनको कि पदक के साथ अलंकृत किया गया या जिन्होंने अपनी स्नातक और स्नातकोत्तर की उपाधि प्राप्त की. मेरी उनको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. My dear students, I would like to quote the famous quote of Swami Vivekananda. He once said that education is the
manifestation of the perfection already existing in man. I believe that we all are unique, and whatever degree we achieved and whatever we did is simply the perfection of that particular thing which already existed in the person. And hereafter, we must remember that it is not the end of the journey. कहा भी जाता है कि success is not the destination, it is a journey. So you continue to need this journey. And as Honorable Vice Chancellor earlier said that the full-fledged BUEST has been established in 2009, and by virtue of that it is still in teens. And we can see the teens, they are very youthful, energetic, and so I wish that university continues to excel, and you people will be the manifestation of that journey. And certainly, sometimes we say that A to Z, and to me, A is attitude, awareness, Z is the Z. So the combination of the awareness and Z, that will certainly take you to the greater heights in future. And friends, I often say one thing, that we should take care of our QR. We all have the smartphone, and there is a QR in it. And if you do little bit of research, you'll find the first company that provided the handset in our country was Nokia. Now see, in this hall, just search how many of us have Nokia phone. I think we can raise the hand if any one of us has Nokia. Friends, this is a big thing, that what actually happened, that Nokia was the first handset provider, but we don't have this Nokia today. There is the QR. Q stands for qualified. Nokia was qualified, as you all are qualified. As we all are qualified, but R become important, the R is relevant. We have to keep ourselves relevant with the pace. And sometimes we feel afraid of the AI. Friends, when I know little bit of AI, but my children, because they both are in computer science, they know more of AI, but other day I was telling them, कि आजकल के समय में आपकी इंटेलिजेंस आर्टिफिशियल हो सकती है, लेकिन मूर्खता हमेशा ओरिजिनल होती है. The stupidity is always original. Intelligence may be artificial. So we have to take care of that QR. What I said just now, that Nokia kept quiet for some time when the technology changed and everyone moved to the smart technology, smartphones. Nokia was away and the market has been captured by Samsung, iPhone, so many Chinese phones. So that may also happen to the human beings. कि बोलो तुम कहीं वक्त की बातों में न आ जाना, ये अमूमन हर किसी से कहता है कि मैं तुम्हारा. We have to really take care of that particular thing. And friends, because I can see the energetic youth, and for them, I can simply say that मुश्किलों से ही निखरती है शख्स की सूरत यारों, जो चट्टानों से न टकराए वो झरना किस काम का. And friends, with these small words, I wish you very good luck, and I just hope that in future, with practice, we can go and we can reach to greater heights. मैं इतना ही कह सकता हूँ क्योंकि मैं शिक्षक हूँ. 3 दशकों से ज्यादा समय से हमारा किसी विश्वविद्यालय में जाना, किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जाना और किसी गुरु के द्वारा, हमेशा गुरु जो है जामवंत की भूमिका में रहता है, जो हनुमंत को उसकी शक्ति याद दिलाता है. इसी तरह से हम अपनी शक्ति को पहचाने, हम अपना QR ठीक रखें, हम अपना X फैक्टर देखें, तो निश्चित रूप से जो है आप आगे उच्च स्थान पर अच्छा कर पाएंगे। आप सभी को मेरा धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Thank you, sir. Now I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir to be accompanied by Professor Dr. D.D. Sharma and Dr. Sanjeev Iman and Dr. Ganesh Nanaji to felicitate our Chief Guest Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia ji, Director Principal of Homi Bhabha Cancer Hospital and Research Center, New Chandigarh.
सर क्लोज हो जाओ थोड़ा।
Thank you, sir. Let us take a moment to mark the book launch of Dr. Navpreet Kaur titled Patient Care Strategies for Healthcare Professionals, published in Paradox International Publications. Now I request all the dignitaries to kindly proceed for the book launch. And I request Dr. Navpreet on stage. Thank you, dignitaries. We extend our heartfelt congratulations and wish her continued success. On this momentous occasion, we would also like to formally launch the admission prospectus of our upcoming session. I would request the honorable dignitaries to kindly release the admission prospectus for the academic session 2026-27. I request Director Admission to accompany the dignitaries. Thank you, everyone. Now I request the Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia ji, to come on the dais to deliver the convocation address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma ji, Dr. D.D. Sharma, Dr. Sanjeev Dhiman ji, Ramesh Rana ji, other esteemed dignitaries on and off the dais, sincere, hard-working teachers of this reputed institutes, young and energetic students, family members and friends. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here in this August gathering where we are celebrating accomplished as well as beginning of a beautiful era in our dear students' life. As told by Dr. Sharma, that since 2008 and 9, this university has been building the careers of talented, skillful craftsmen like you, not only from the state of Himachal Pradesh, but all nearby states and union territories, so that you, the young budding India, can contribute to the progress of this country. It is indeed a pleasure to be part of this gathering, which has earlier been addressed by a dear friend and senior colleague like Dr. Atri, with whom we have associated very, very closely. If you not know, I would also like to appraise you that I represent Homi Bhabha Cancer Institute, which is the largest cancer center who provides service, research, education, and do a lot of public health programs related to cancer care in this region of the country. I represent those approximately 2,000 individuals who are working relentlessly to provide global standard cancer care at patients' doorsteps. And most importantly, it is irrespective of the socio-economic status of anyone. It is very imperative for me to tell you that my coming here is not just to congratulate you or to meet friends like Dr. Sharma and other colleagues, but also to tell you that it is beginning of a collaboration between this esteemed university and our institute, where we would like to see combined projects, various apprenticeship and internship opportunities, and job opportunities for young budding colleagues who are coming from this university. Obviously, when we talk about these convocation days, we always talk about how we have groomed you, how we have trained you. But it's incomplete to say that this training, this skillfulness would not have been possible unless and until your family, your parents, your brother and sisters, your relatives would have supported you. So I want to congratulate each and every family member of yours who has taken a lot of effort to grooming you to this day. So put a big round of applause for your family and your parents. Students, आपको ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि एक इंसान की जिंदगी में दो ऐसे शख्स होते जो बिना किसी लालच के, ग्रीड के और मैनी टाइम्स बिना किसी एक्सपेक्टेशंस के आपकी जिंदगी संवारते हैं। आपने बच्चों ने पहले हमारे जमाने में तो हम बहुत देखते थे, पॉटरी देखिए, मटके कैसे बनते हैं मिट्टी के, यू सीन। हमारे जमाने में हम मटके खरीदने जाते थे, आजकल आई थिंक एक हॉबी बन गई है, where people try to do pottery at times, so that's why maybe students are not aware. So giving that example, you must understand that you are that mud which is turning into a beautiful vessel. The wheel onto which that mud is rotating is actually the entire system and support provided by your family, your relatives. And the two hands of a potter, one hand is your parent and one hand is your teacher. And that's what builds and it creates a beautiful vessel. So always remember that. ये जो दो हाथ हैं, ये कभी कभी आपको सख्त भी लगेंगे। ये जो दो हाथ हैं, ये कभी आपको तोड़ेंगे, मरोड़ेंगे भी। ये जो दो हाथ हैं, कभी आपको पानी डालेंगे, गीला करेंगे। लेकिन समझिए, जब तक इन हाथों की सख्ताई नहीं होगी, your life will not be turned into a beautiful vessel. So please always remember that these two amazing supports have made you what you are today and what you will going to be in your life. So always thank them. As we heard Dr. Sharma also, that we need to understand what we are entering into today. This is a very important crossroad for you. Marks are gaye. We have seen few of our students who got gold medal, few got silver, few got bronze. मेरे जैसे कुछ पीछे बैठे रह गए होंगे जिनको मेडल नहीं मिला होगा. But don't worry. This is a recognition, but it doesn't stop you from charting your own path. In today's era, when the opportunities, when the education is changing its virtue, just getting marks is not necessary. You need to have an overall development to make a skillful career. Marks are important, but on top of that, you need to have an overall development of your personality to make yourself a successful person. You have so many examples. I can enumerate maybe 30-40 of them. You use WhatsApp from Meta. You have been using Instagram and Facebook. You know their leaders, most of them have been college dropouts. So again an example that degrees and marks are important, but they are not everything. Your attitude is important, and that's why people say attitude defines altitude. This is what it's extremely important to understand. Many leaders today may not be the toppers, but they had the right thought process to understand what society requires, what are the needs of current generation, and as sir rightly said, QR, you need to be relevant, but to be relevant, you need to have a second definition of QR, and which I always tell my student, quotient of research. How much think tank you can become, how big a think tank you can become, how fruitful and relevant research you can do, that is also extremely important. Today, I think world is one family. In earlier times, if somebody used to go abroad, we used to seriously go and see them that they are going. Today, I'm 100% sure 50% of them you will definitely travel abroad for education or for other things. So the world is changing, it's becoming a unified family. And this is where it is very important that you see and have a bigger vision. Don't think that I just need to be in this room. Don't think that I need to be in state. Think bigger. Have a bigger vision, because you will have ample of opportunities, not only in your state, not only in your countries, but worldwide. Unless and until you have that kind of vision, आपका जो तीर छोड़ा हुआ है वो सही निशाने पे नहीं लगेगा. So you need to aim very high. You need to aim very big. As world is becoming one family, it also comes with various disadvantages. It will be very imperative to also put this into my speech, that you are seeing what's happening in the Middle East. You saw what happened in Europe from past 2 to 3 years. So it is again very important to understand that world is changing very rapidly, and our relevance has to be very apt for changing, and we need to adapt. Unless and until you have that adaptability in you, you will not be able to soar very high. So again, please try to understand that it's not difficult, but it is very important that you invite adaptability in your life. Tomorrow, you might have opportunity of working anywhere else, but the geopolitical scenario changes. Unless and until you adapt, you will not be able to perform well in those circumstances. How many of you have seen the logo of your university carefully? How many of you have seen? Everybody has seen what it says. What does it say? Your logo. Louder, please. It says that you are best. Read it carefully. Second alphabet is U, and what remains is best. So I think what a wonderful logo has been given to the university, where it talks about that each one of you, if you perform to your level, you will be the best. So I think you need to work very hard towards the logo of your university and say that you are the best. I know I'm taking a bit more time, but not many times nowadays I get opportunity to be among very young crowd, because in our institution we only train people who are like 35 and above, who are doing their super specialization. So I think it's very important to go to your level and understand. And when I talk to students or people at your level, I always feel social media has a very strong impact in your life. Isn't it? Okay. How many of you have Facebook accounts? Great. I was expecting that. Oh, 2 to 3. If you would have asked our generations, maybe they would have started that. Now I'm asking the second question, and I'm 100% sure that 90% will. How many of you have Instagram accounts? Yes. How many of you have seen sad stories on Instagram? How many of you have put sad stories on Instagram? Okay, very nice. Do you have sadness in your life? Do you get problems in your life? Everybody does, right? But do we ever put that on Instagram? So this is a great learning. As a medical profession, we are seeing that a lot of our young population, young people like you, young students like you, they have this FOMO, fear of missing out. उसने इंस्टा पे रील डाली है, मुझे भी डालनी है, उसके इतने लाइक्स हैं, मेरे कितने लाइक्स होने चाहिए. There is so much of rosiness in that person's life, but I have sadness. There is a study which talks about that Facebook and Instagram has led to high incidence of depression and suicides in younger crowd. This social media, I'm not saying that you should completely avoid it. I also use it for my professional reasons, but you should be very careful because in today's era, this is the new addiction. Earlier, tobacco, smoking was the addiction. Today, this is the new addiction, and unless and until you are careful, you will succumb to it. With every second you spend on Instagram, with every like you put, there is somebody else who is earning the money and you are wasting your time. So rather than reverse it, utilize the platform for the best of your opportunity and publicity of your work and don't waste time on social media. Then if you do that, you will not be depressed, you will rather be happy, jovial and do your best. That is something which is extremely important for generation to come. At the end, I would only say that you should be in your career become saksham, shashakt, sudrid and sahanshil. So what it means is that you need to make yourself that you are capable, you have the right empowerment, you are strong to fight the difficult times, and you are resilient and relevant in the times to come. I will only say as a doctor that life is not a straight line. A straight line in ECG defines the death. It's always that you will have ups and downs in your life. Keep your head stable when you are at a high and keep praying and keep doing the hard work when you are at a low. And I'm sure each one of you will come out very, very successful and make this great university proud, and you will be the best. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you, sir, for showering your blessings. Thank you, sir, for showering your blessings on the students and inspiring them with your ample experience. Now I would like to propose vote of thanks. The respected Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia ji, distinguished guest of honors, Professor Dr. D.D. Sharma, Dr. Sanjeev Dhiman, and Dr. Ramesh Ramana. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. J.K. Sharma, Advisor to Chancellor, Professor Dr. T.R. Bhabha, distinguished Deans, HODs, faculty members, and dear students. On behalf of Baddi University of Emerging Sciences and Technology, I extend my sincere gratitude to all our esteemed dignitaries for gracing the 5th Convocation with their presence. Thank you, sir. We are deeply honored by the inspiring words of our Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Ashish Gulia ji, and grateful to our guests of honor for their valuable presence and encouragement. I convey my heartfelt appreciation to our Honorable Vice Chancellor for his visionary leadership, guidance, and to all members of the administration and faculty for their unwavering dedication. To our graduating students, my warmest congratulations on your well-earned success. May you go forth as ambassadors of learning, guided by wisdom, driven by purpose, and committed to excellence. Finally, I acknowledge with gratitude the efforts of everyone who contributed to the successful organization of this convocation. Thank you everyone. I would like to hand over the mic to Ms. Aanchal Rajput for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I would now request the august gathering to rise from their seats for Vande Mataram, followed by National Anthem.
Sanskritam
Thank you all. All are now requested to maintain silence and shall remain standing until the convocation procession retreats. Thank you.
I declare the convocation of Baddi University of Learning, Science and Technology, Baddi, closed.
And hereby the procession retreats.
Devi Sarva Bhuteshu
Dear students, you may have your seats. There is a little bit announcements to be made, so just sit. So in order to collect your degrees, respective rooms have been allotted to you, so just listen carefully. For CA and SMS, room number 319. I'll repeat, for CA and SMS, room 319. For SOS, seat SOAS and SOMS, 320. SOS, seat SOS and SOMS, 320. For SPES, 321. And if you want to collect your photographs, then you have to walk to room 324. And we request you to proceed towards Heat Power Lab, that is ground floor, for the lunch as well. Thank you, congratulations to all.